Perfectly spotted, flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Returning it from the 4. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action now for Herbert. Cut out left. Continuing to move past the 45. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 31-yard play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 11. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Working quickly here. Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yes! Here we go!
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Yeah! Here we go!
To throw, Prescott. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. So through one, this game more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out with 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Yeah, here we go.
Another carry for him. He breaks a tackle, and he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Yeah!
1st down, here's Dak. Dumped off to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA 1st down. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Chargers, eager to get some points on the board. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lat McConkey. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 14. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take.
Dak out of the pistol. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he...
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers, they're going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Herbert from the gun. He brings it in. Touchdown, LA! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the 16. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Hey, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Go to 54, go to 50. Hey, 47. 26.
1st and 10, Prescott. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers might be able to get some points late after the interception. Oh man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.